Very much. Now, for more on this, I want to bring in District Media President Beverly Hallberg. Beverly, I'm not even sure where to start with this, but of course we know the media fawned all over Governor Cuomo, despite the fact that early on there were some red flags, including many brought up by my colleague here at Fox, Janice Dean, and what happened with her own in-laws. Just what do you make now of these bombshells that are starting to go off?
Well, let's put some of this into perspective. So what we know at this point is we know that the Cuomo administration did know that their policies led to more deaths than they admitted. Now, instead of being honest about that, they covered it up. And during this cover-up, here is what happened. You have Andrew Cuomo publishing a book praising his leadership skills during COVID, and even Melissa DeRosa, this top aide, who did admit to these lawmakers, these Democratic lawmakers on Wednesday, that they knew about this information. She actually posed for Harper's Bazaar, for the cover of Harper's Bazaar in July. They were using this for their own personal gain, all while they were belittling the families who were just asking for answers. So even Janice Dean, who you mentioned, she was belittled by the governor. He claimed that all she was just a meteorologist and that she should just focus on that. Here she is. She lost both her in-laws and she wanted answers. So I hope that Biden's DOJ does pick up this investigation again, because I think this is clearly has some criminal concerns behind it, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
And it looks like the New York AG might be looking into it too. So I agree with you 1,000,000%. The hypocrisy was bad enough, but this doesn't feel right. Hey, stories like this, of course, the impeachment trial that's going on, that's got D.C. heated, but the whole country going crazy. It just really goes to the point that some are saying that our country, we're all now addicted to rage. But there's an interesting thing, because science may have found a way for us to sort of get along or start to get along, and it's called sarcasm, right? There's an old study that shows that sarcasm increases creativity without elevating conflict. So, Beverly, you are a communications expert with so little hope, so much anger out there. Can we get real unity if we give sarcasm a shot?
You have to be careful with it. I think you can. But here's the thing is, make sure that it's in spoken word. People can tell your tone that you're joking if you use sarcasm when you're talking to someone one-on-one. But be very careful about sarcasm in tweets. When it's the written word, people often don't pick up on it. So you do have to be careful. And remember, it's often used for mocking. So it has to be used in good fun when somebody else knows what you're doing.
Yeah, some say it's a low form of wit, but it can work, but not on Twitter. I'm not sure it could ever work on Twitter. Beverly, it's been too long. Thank you very much.
Thank you.